All right. So we are ready to create, we are ready to explore, we are ready to do something with this platform. Now, the question we might ask ourselves is, do we really need to create something by ourselves? No, as we have already discussed, we can use ideas of other teachers and other authors. Going into the library search engine, no, that is not something that is going to be interesting for me. I want to use the English teacher's all-time favorite, which is, of course, London. London landmarks, the fire of the Great Fire of William Blake London. These are other elements that are suggested by the search engine. And yes, we are going to go and search for something that might be of interest for us. Now, like I said, we don't need to create our own quiz. We can use something by another author. And in this case, we see the results. And the results are that it is 138,000, almost 139,000 results. And we have the quizzes and lessons, or maybe I want to have the quizzes only. In this case, well, the number changes a bit. Maybe I want to have the lessons only. Now, the lessons only is something like a slideshow, and then after the slideshow, we simply have a few short questions that the student might want to answer. And this is the main difference between the quiz and the lesson itself. Yes, and here we have 4,000 results with lessons only. So it is fair to say that the platform is mostly used for quizzes. Yes, quizzes only. Let's go to it. And now what I can do, I can scroll down, and the moment I basically highlight one specific quiz, as you can see on my right, the questions change because it is going to show me the content of that quiz. Some of the questions, now this is a real thing that we do need to remember. Some of these questions that maybe are in this case, in this London quiz with 17 questions, maybe they might reappear in this one. Why is this so? Because well, like I said, there are many authors, and many authors use their own ideas. They use the ideas of other people, and then they share the questions as well. So we do need to look out, and we do need to make sure that those questions do not overlap and don't reappear. Okay. I can either save the quiz onto my own library, or I can play the quiz. I can give the quiz to my own students. And one more thing that I can do as well is I can preview the quiz before I actually do anything with it, before I assign it to any of my students, before I use it, before I put it into my own platform or anything. I can just basically see what it is going to look like from the student's point of view. Let's go to that for a moment. And yes, as you can see, the timer is something that I can turn on or off. The power-ups I can turn on and off. And the memes that are going to appear after a correct question or incorrect question, that is also something that I can turn on and off. Generating flashcards out of it, yes, I can do that as well as a student in this case. But this is all because the creator of this quiz has allowed the student to do so. Because when you are generating the quiz, when you are creating the quiz, and when you are then saving the quiz onto your own library, you are also, before giving the students the quiz itself, setting a few elements and setting which is going to be at their disposal and which isn't. So yes, with playing options, and then automatically I see what the questions are going to look like as if I were the student. There we go. Everyone was muffled. Okay, something. No idea what the correct answer is. Good. So that is that. And these are the questions that you can use. These are the quizzes that you can use and that you can incorporate. But I think I'd rather create something of my own. How do I go back? The Q thing might suggest I do so. Yes, and I am back. Do I want to create something? I guess I do. I want to create my own quiz in this case. And the quiz is going to need a name. It is going to need a few basic information elements. We'll get to it in a moment. Importing is going to appear in this case as well.